Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to explain data analytics when it comes to marketing. What does that even mean? Also going to tell you how this has actually generated millions of dollars for me and for my own business and how we use this continuously every single day. I'm also going to show you and break down exactly what the pitfalls are and where your business could end up in a bad place if you don't actually utilize data analytics in marketing for your business. By the way, guys, if you find this video helpful, go ahead and like and please subscribe to the channel. That definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and dive in. So first thing, what is data analytics when it comes to marketing? It's basically like how you know what's working and what is not working for your company, right? So right now for your business, no matter how big or small your company is, you have customers coming in, hopefully, right? So you have customers coming in. When you look at your data, when you look at your analytic, you should be able to know exactly where these customers are coming from. If we got 10 new customers today, I should be able to look at that and be like, okay, cool. Out of these 10, I had 5 of them come from Google search, 4 of them come from YouTube, 1 or 2 or whatever come from Facebook ads, right? If I can see that, I know, okay, cool. The analytics is telling me where these customers are coming from, so I can now double down. If I see a ton of customers coming from Google search, I know that my SEO and writing blog articles and expanding my presence on there is working. If I'm spending a ton of money on Facebook ads and I'm not getting a lot of customers there, I know those ads are not working. I need to scale back my budget. So guys, I can't really stress this enough. Like, our software company does millions of dollars every single year in revenue, and I attribute most, if not all of that success to data analytics and being able to look at these analytics, being able to see what's working, what's not working, so that we can make the right decision for our business. I hope you're watching this and starting to get a good understanding as to kind of what this means, right? And behind me, I have like analytic reports set up, right? You can see kind of behind me on the screen, there's these graphs. We basically track everything for our business. So what I mean by that, let's say your company, right? Or my company, there's always top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel when it comes to kind of the customer journey, right? Top of funnel, when someone first comes across your business and you want to drive them into your business and capture their info as a lead. All the way at the top of the funnel, you may have like, hey, opt in for this free guide. Or for us, it's like, hey, join this free community where we literally just help you with your ads, which, by the way, if you want to join a free community that helps you with your ads, go ahead and check in the description. It's completely free, guys. Our goal is to help you get better results on your ads. And then maybe you come down the line and buy Cometly when you need to track your ads. Anyway, so my whole point is at the top of the funnel, someone just finds your business. They want to learn about you, right? They kind of want to go on a date with you. And going on a date meaning they want to like opt in for a PDF or some type of guide or maybe your newsletter, some way to just kind of start to learn a little bit more about your business. With us, again, we have a couple different what we call lead magnets at the top of the funnel to capture leads. Then what happens is you start to move them down the funnel, and moving them into the middle of the funnel for us, taking a lead and getting them to book a call with our sales team or getting them to start a free trial on Cometly. And so we start to move them from a lead down into the middle of the funnel where we want them to take a bigger action with us. We want them to take a bigger step in the relationship with us, right? And the reason they would do that is because we've gained their trust over time. Maybe at the top of the funnel, they've opted in as a lead, and now we've sent them a ton of really good emails about marketing and sales and things that have helped their business drive more revenue. Now they're ready to book a call with us to learn more about our products and services. And again, I'm kind of walking you through what ours looks like. Yours probably looks very similar, if not the same, in terms of how you go about this. To wrap it back to data analytics, guys, behind me, we track every single one of these numbers, right? So I know exactly how many leads I got today. I know exactly how many of my leads have gone on to book a call. And then towards the bottom of the funnel, when they end up becoming a customer, I know how many of those became customers through sales calls, through free trials. Guys, this is literally how you can go from $0 in revenue up to millions of dollars in revenue in the course of a year, is just by looking at data and looking at your numbers. You've all heard the saying, like, you need to know your numbers, right? It's true. You really need to know your numbers. I don't know how someone would operate a business without knowing their numbers like this, right? We're big data nerds and we're really meticulous about this. You don't need to be a big data nerd, right? At each stage of your funnel, I recommend just tracking one metric, right? So at the very top of the funnel, just track leads. The middle of the funnel, track book calls. And at the bottom of the funnel, just track how many new customers you got and what the revenue was that day. And that's it. And then if you can put a cherry on top, wrap it all back to the original source. okay? And there's a lot of different ways to look at like tracking and attribution. And again, that's what we do at Cometly, but that's not the point. There's a lot of different ways to look at attribution. The most important thing, guys, at the very least, is when you're looking at your data and your analytics, at least know the first touch, okay? Please just at least know the first touch for each of your customers. First touch meaning if the customer journey is someone, basically saw you on Google Organic, that's the first touch, right? So let's say they saw you on Google Organic, then they basically saw an Instagram ad, then they basically saw a TikTok ad, and then they became a lead. Well, the first touch is Google Organic, right? And again, for most online businesses, that first touch is really, really important because we're all kind of in this direct response space where it's just like ad, we want the click, ad, we want the result, we want the lead, we want the purchase, whatever it may be. My whole point is it's really important to know all your numbers, but if you are just going to analyze one of your attribution numbers, just have it be the first touch source. Where did these people come from, right? And guys, I can't tell you the amount of times I've talked or consulted for a company where they're basically saying, hey, we're getting all of our leads from Facebook ads. And I say, got it. How many customers, how many paying customers are coming from those ads? And they go, oh, I'm not really sure. And I go, well, you have a big problem because all too often the Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, some type of ads, one of the ad platforms, they will be driving a ton of top of funnel leads. But then when you look in an attribution report, they are not turning into customers. I just talked to a huge company last week who's using Cometly, was spending $20,000 a day on Meta ads. Basically figured out using data and analytics and Cometly reports, all of those leads were not turning into customers. It was a software company and they're starting a free trial. And what they realized was that these ads were driving a ton of free trials and they thought there was a tracking issue with Cometly. They were like, no, this has to be wrong. We figured out it was not wrong. Cometly was tracking fully accurate. There were so many trials getting generated, free trials, and none of them were turning into customers. They ultimately, so they're spending 20 grand a day on leads that were never turning into customers. Leads from like third world countries and like places that were not going to buy. They turned off their Meta ads. $20,000 a day. Nothing happened to their total new customer amount. So every single day, let's say they were adding 1,000 new customers every day, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. They were spending $20,000 a day on Facebook and elsewhere. They killed their Facebook ads. It did not change their new customer acquisition. So they literally just took that 20 grand and put it back into their business elsewhere and saved the money. Okay. And this is what I'm talking about when I wrap it back around to data analytics. Like you have to understand tracking every single action that takes place in your business is important. But the most important thing, guys, is just track the basic ones, okay? Track how many totals you're getting every day. Try to figure out what those sources are. And at the end of the day, that's really going to, I guarantee you, there's a $20,000 per day situation for your business, whether, it's not actually 20,000, it's probably maybe, $50 here, $100 there that you're deploying on marketing that is not working. Okay. And you can take and save that money back in your business, or you can deploy it elsewhere, somewhere else where you can test something new. But the number one thing is you need to figure out what's working, what's not working, so you can figure that out and deploy it somewhere else, right? So again, guys, I really want you to learn from this. This is what we're talking about when it comes to data and analytics and tracking it throughout your customer's journey and wrapping it all into the marketing for your business. Again, this has, I would attribute the majority of our company's success to being able to read these reports and make decisions on the data. And we do millions of dollars a year in revenue. So there's tons of data for us to look at, which can get overwhelming. And for larger companies that we work with, it's even more overwhelming for them. But if you're a smaller company, it should be easier for you to set this up and just track a couple things, right? And then know where these numbers come from, and that will help you make way, way better decisions, okay? So in this video, I basically broke down exactly what data analytics is when it comes to marketing, how you can look at your data, how you should structure your funnels, or how you should structure top of funnel, middle of funnel, how you should structure top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, and the different ways to look at the data. Again, guys, my name is Grant. If you want free training like this, go ahead down in the description below. Again, like I said earlier, we have a free group where we'll just help you with your ad results, and that's literally what we want to do. I want to help you get better results on your marketing and on your ads so that you make a ton of money, and then you come and one day track your ad results with Cometly. But that's all for the video. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys soon.